Hi, this is Mike Taylor from Web-Based Recruitment, and I'm delighted to be joined by Nick Price, who's the director at Working Films. Now, Nick's going to be speaking at the Mobile and Video and Recruitment Conference on the 28th of September. So welcome to the call, Nick.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good. Okay, you've got lots to talk about video at the upcoming conference, but for the benefit of the listeners, could you please explain what your background is and what your company does?
Yeah, sure. My name's Nick. I'm founder of Working Films, and I've worked in employer branding and communications for nearly 14 years, starting off in research, employer strategy, communications, and developing that into helping organisations communicate more effectively their employer branding. So
right, yeah.
the natural evolution of doing this more effectively was utilising film and video, which is something I've always had a huge passion and enthusiasm for, and so that was the inspiration behind Working Films.
Okay.
And I set up Working Films. Working Films is essentially an employer communications business, and we've used video and film to bring that to the heart of how organisations communicate throughout the employer brand, as part of the employer brand strategy, from initial touch points from a candidate through to recruitment, induction, and internal engagement.
Okay, so why do you see video now becoming an important part for companies to use as part of their branding?
Well, I think we've seen film and video has been a natural part of evolution in media. Anyway, as we've seen in the broader world around us, I think what's changing now is that there's a couple of things. Technology is making it more accessible, both from a production point of view and helping to bring down the entry level cost of producing film and video, but also the technology and distribution. So not just externally with recruitment, but also internally within organisations too. And film is such a rich media, and when we're looking to show people film, we want people to feel inspired, engaged with what we're doing. And there's a bigger thing here as well, is that people's jobs and their work is really important, and there's no better way to show that and illustrate that than using film. And if we can inspire and engage people in the right way, we have a better chance of recruiting the right people. But then also internally, they feel engaged with the organisation as well, and actually recognise the value that they play, their own role and their jobs, but also the value that's placed on that job and their role by the organisation.
Okay, I know you're going to be touching on this at the conference, but what other things are you going to be talking about on the 28th of September?
Well, I'm going to be talking about principally the role of film and video in employer branding and recruitment communications. Things to think about when planning and commissioning video. Why I believe film and video is something that all employers should be embracing. And ultimately, I want people to go away and feel as inspired and passionate about using film as video as I have been, but also to see it as a way that they can integrate it across their entire employer brand communications, and not just as one-off projects. And so those I'll be talking about those things and showing some examples of people that have used film and video and how they've gone about it as well.
Okay, yeah, I think the case studies are important, so we look forward to seeing those. Thanks for your time, Nick, and look forward to seeing you at the Mobile and Video and Recruitment Conference in London on the 28th of September. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks very much.